Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Check test.
Okay.
All right, quiet on the set. Shh, listen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start the party.
Broadcasting around the world. Polkas After Dark. This is your #1 internet station. The music you love right here, right now. It's another live broadcast special edition. Now your host, voted your #1 IJs of the year by the members of the United States Polka Association for 2023 and 2024. Here's your host of Polkas After Dark, Rob and Jerry.
Hey, good evening, everybody. We are experiencing an issue on Facebook, but we want to say hello to all of our friends here in YouTube. And we are so thankful that everybody is joining us this evening because we have a very special broadcast tonight as we pay tribute to Mr. Tommy Goldyn. And you guys want to sing a song? Let's do it.
Happy birthday to you, Tommy. Happy birthday to you, Tommy. Happy birthday, dear Tommy. Happy birthday to you.
Yes, sirree. Happy heavenly birthday. He would have been celebrating his 70th yesterday. We are so thankful that everybody is here tonight. If you didn't know it, well, we are broadcasting live from Tommy and Sharon's home. And Sharon, we thank you ever so much for letting us come out here and just hang out with the people here on YouTube. Like I said, we're going to try to get Facebook up and running. But if you know some folks that are tuning in on Facebook and they don't see us here, well, just let them know that we are live on YouTube this evening. And we're going to start out a song. You know, Sharon mentioned this today. She was playing it when we got here to set everything up. It's a song called Pretzels and Beer for Santa. This was truly one of Tommy's favorite Christmas tunes.
Milk and cookies by the fireplace. But Dad said if you want to please old Santa, then here's how to put a smile upon his face. My dad said if you want to make old Santa happy and fill him full of good old Christmas cheer, he really wouldn't care for milk and cookies. Instead, he'd rather have a bag of pretzels and a beer.
yeah, there's a
Mrs. Claus,
tune.
come on over here and tell Santa what you want for Christmas.
That's probably why Tommy liked that song so much. Hey, you know what? We also have to play this song before we get a bunch of tunes that Tommy made famous with many bands, including AKA Two Jacks and a Jill, which turned out to be Three Jacks and a Jill. And we'll be talking with some folks here later on this afternoon and this evening. The people that, of course, were very instrumental, no pun intended, in Tommy's life for the past 45, 50 plus years. Here's a tune by TBC, another one, and here's one called Take a Chance.
I think we ought to take a chance on love. I really think that we can make it, and we look so good together. I think we ought to take a chance on love. It might last a day, but then again, it just might last forever. I think we ought to take a chance on love. We have so many things in common, and we'll share our dreams forever. I think we ought to take a chance on love. Let's take that first step on our journey, and we'll walk life's road together. I think we ought to take a chance on love. I really think that we can make it, and we look so good together. I think we ought to take a chance on love. It might last a day, but then again, it just might last forever. I think we ought to take a chance on love. We have so many things in common, and we'll share our dreams forever. I think we ought to take a chance on love. Let's take that first step on our journey, and we'll walk life's road together.
Hey, one of Tommy and Sharon's favorite songs, one called Take a Chance on Love, Polka. Hey, folks, we are excited because we are celebrating Tommy's heavenly birthday right here from his old homestead. And again, we want to thank Sharon for letting us come on over and hang out with everybody this evening. We got some great folks here. Let's see here. We've got Patricia Mazer. Chris Tansky's here. Looks like Sue Howard is here. Also, Denise Pachano, welcome. Let's see here. David and Kathy Masovich, and also Dennis Masovich. And we've got, let's see, Barb and John are hanging out back there, and just some great, great people, which we're going to be talking a lot to this evening because there are so many things that Tommy did over the course of his career, and we are going to play some songs right now for you. Here's where Tommy kind of sort of got his start. Here's the band called Two Jacks and a Jill, a.k.a. Three Jacks and a Jill. Here's one called the High Bounce Polka.
Watermelon Man is here. Everyone just stand and cheer. Whiskey, gin, and vodka too. Watermelon will suit you. Grab a straw and take a sip. It will make you wanna flip. If you stay and have enough, we will have to pick you up. Woo-hoo. Hup, 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 ah. Hanks around, he draws a crowd. You can tell that he is proud. Polka bands from everywhere seem to know when he is there. Traveling near and traveling far, Hank became a polka star. If you met him, you will know polka magic is his soul. Ee-hoo-hoo. Hup, 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 ah. His hands work magic round and round. We always know when he's around. Body swinging left to right. You just know he's out of sight. Bring the watermelon in. Grab a chair and let's dig in. If you think you're feeling low, Hank will make you go, go, go.
Yeah, folks, we are trying to get the Facebook feed fixed. If you know some folks that are usually on Facebook, just tell them to visit us over there on our YouTube channel at Polkas After Dark, and then just click on the live button, click the subscribe, and you'll be able to be right here with us. Here's a tune right now featuring Tommy on the drums. Hey, Tom, Watater.
Hej tam, Watater, łączny tater, hej pod gołuje horny wiater, hej pod gołują leci z nowiną, gdzie nasze idą u doliną.
Oh, a little bit of special delivery right there. Of course, Tommy on the drums. We're going to be getting some more tunes up here, of course, with Tom not only on the drums, but also doing some vocals. How about a tune? Here's one by the Bedrock Boys called 5 Minutes More. Okay, Facebook friends, we are live here on Facebook. Finally, boy, talk about a major catastrophe. But like Jerry said when we started out here on our YouTube channel, it just looks like
had to do
I think
a little something, something.
I think we're okay here now. We've got some great. We got a nice crowd here so far on YouTube. You got 23 folks here. Jerry, say hello to some of the people there on YouTube while we get.
We are
our
going to
Facebook.
say good evening to Jeff Falloon. Good to see you tonight. We've got Janet Dilly. Sharon's with us, of course. Ivan Mayers. And we have Bonnie Skiba. And JJ48 Krisk. Not too sure who that is, but welcome. Barb Morosa's hanging out with us. Marlene and Tim Rohal are also here. And I think, James Rohal is also with us. Good evening to you. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We are so glad you're here. It is such a special night for us. We are here celebrating the life of Tommy Goldyn.
Yes.
On what would have been his 70th birthday yesterday. And we are just so blessed that we have such wonderful friends that allow us into their home and allow us to do this live, because being live with the people who loved him most is the best thing that we can ask for, because sharing this time, the memories, the stories, they have been so fantastic. And I'm so blessed to have been able to hear stories that I had never heard before. And I am so glad and so thankful for all of you who came and have shared your stories.
You know, Jerry, why don't we have Sharon come over and kind of sit down next to me? And hi, Sharon.
I just got this signed by Denny after 40-something.
Priceless. Make sure you hold the microphone kind of close, up close and personal. And Sharon, thanks so much for letting us celebrate Tommy here in his house. I mean, this is where he did lots and lots and lots of cool stuff, and he was an avid golfer. He was definitely a wonderful drummer. As everybody has been talking, one of the things that we're going to miss the most are his vocals. I mean, it's just totally amazing. But again, we've got to thank you for inviting us in. We had a lot of great food here. Special thanks to Pat, to John and Barb, yourself, Chris, Jerry, everybody that kind of fed us this evening. You know, we've been here for about 5-6 hours already.
No, I think it's a little longer than that. Did you come at like 9 this morning?
No, it only seems like we got here at 9 o'clock this morning. Hey, we also want to say hello to AJ Bozzarelli. AJ, we are still, sending a lot of prayers out to Mom, and we're just hoping everything goes well with her, and that, of course,
knew
is
your mom,
Ann.
AJ, and she was awesome. And we got a lot of prayers from Buffalo coming for you, just so you know.
You know, we sure do, and I think Jerry and I, when we put something up here last week, I do know that there was something here on the screen, and I want to make sure that we just kind of glide over here, and it, of course, illustrates prayers to Ann Bozzarelli. And if you guys remember, the wife of Andy Bozzarelli, that was one of my compadres with the Sounds Orchestra. He played, of course, accordion and keyboards with the Sounds, and just what a great person. We're going to say hello to Rick and Jen Pianowski. They're tuned in. Also, Bob, he's tuned in. Lou Burka, we send prayers to you, young lady. We are so thankful that everything turned out well for you, and we wish you a lot of well wishes. Let's see here. We also have David Rosansky here, Eric Bukowski. Boy, they had an amazing time
sure
yesterday, didn't they?
They sure
That
did.
was something else. Barb, we want to thank Barb Bukowski for showing us a whole bunch of stuff there. Hey, Marlene Rohal is here too, but we've got some more polka music coming your way, and here is a tune called "Young and in Love."
When we first met, my heart just melted here. That's when I knew I'd always want you near. Our love has grown, it's made our lives complete. Together we'll share this love that's so, so sweet. Young and in love, we're young and in love. You'll always be the only one for me. Young and in love, we're young and in love. We'll be in love together, dear, for all eternity.
Hey, more polka music coming your way as we are entertaining you and paying tribute to the man himself, Tom Goldyn. You just mentioned something. Hold that album up so that people can see that. Get a little bit closer and tell us what you just said to Jerry and I just a couple of minutes ago.
So whenever I got an album from way back when from the bands, I always had the bands sign them. So on this, I have Teddy, Hank, Casey, David, Jay, and of course Dennis Danowski because he was the manager. So on this, if you see, Hank is not playing drums, but Denny's playing drums. And since Denny is here after, 40-something years, he just signed it for me. So I have an official Amplitone signed album.
Jeez. Hey. Okay, now
I'm sure
put
it's
that
worth a
down
lot of
so they
money.
can see your face again.
I'm
There
sure
you
it's
go,
worth a lot
Sharon.
of money.
Yeah, it probably is now. Holy smokes. Hey, folks, you are tuned to Polkas After Dark. We are broadcasting live. We're going to say hello to Jeff and Gail Franzak, also to our gal Helena Garbach. And we want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We've got a beautiful tribute show. We're going to be talking with a lot of people that impacted the lives. Tommy impacted the lives of these folks that we're going to be talking to here in just a little bit. But why don't we bring up another song by Special Delivery? Here's Tommy on the vocal, one called Alvin's Polka. Polka music at its finest. Jerry, what do you want to say?
I want to say good evening to everybody that is joining us. Alice Fischler has joined us on YouTube.
Woo,
good
she's
evening
made
to
it to
you,
YouTube.
Alice Fischler. We are back up on Facebook, and we want to welcome all those that are with us there. And we are, again, very fortunate to have many people hanging out with us this Saturday evening. And we couldn't do it without you. And we are glad you are here to remember our dear friend, Tommy Goldyn.
Yeah, hey, let's see here. Chester Jadosh is here. Also, Tim and Sue Lebinsky. They are joining us this evening. Linda Petrozeski, she was scratching her head saying, why can't I get these guys on Facebook? Why can't I get these guys on Facebook? Well, we had a little bit of a snafu, but my engineer partner here sitting next to me, she was able to figure out what the heck was going on. We want to say hello once again to Ashley Torres. She is here. Also, Gail Vojtovich. Andrew Haverlick is joining us. Marie Barreto, hello to you, Marie. Valerie Soul is joining us. Dave Matera. We've got a great, great crowd here. But then again, you know, Tommy impacted a lot of lives. Just a fantastic drummer and an amazing vocalist, too, I got to say. Marlene Rohal and Tim, they are tuned in. Dave Rosansky. Let's see here, Jerry, who else? We've got the wonderful Mr. Joe Michelik. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you, sir, and your family. Once again, Helena Garbach is here. Hey, Dave Maguda, Dave and Julie are here. Chrissy Lynn, hello to you, Chrissy. Joanne Lipchinsky is joining us this evening from Pennsylvania. Also, looks like Gail Serva is here. Mr. Marty Olshansky. Gosh, haven't talked to him in a great time. A great long time. Rick Bukowski is also here. Hello to you. Let's see here. Erica Belanda McMaster, happy belated birthday. I think her birthday was today, though, if I'm not mistaken. I'm losing all track of time because I just had so much stuff going on this morning. Hey, we also
Marsha. Thanks for joining us, Marsha. Hope you're having a great time.
Let's see. Also, I do see here that Dolores Sender Gorkowski, she is here. She says, good evening. Stay warm. You too, Dolores. Hey, did you by any chance happen to see that gorgeous red dress that she had on? Yeah.
That's the best I can do. I really suck at whistling.
Oh, geez. Hey, folks, we are celebrating the first heavenly birthday of Mr. Tom Goldyn. He would have turned 70 years old yesterday. We are so glad that you're joining us here, not only on Facebook, but also on our YouTube channel. And we're broadcasting live right here on Facebook and YouTube, right from Tommy and Sharon Goldyn's home. Hey, we've got a song coming up. It Takes People Like You. Here is a song off of the Two Jacks and a Jill recording. Here's one for everybody.
It takes people like you to make people like me. From Detroit City to the shores of New Jersey, from the bands of Buffalo on a polka spree. It takes people like you to make people like me. The skies may turn gray for a while. You can brighten each day with a smile. And wherever you go, I want you to know it takes people like you to make people like me. It takes people like you to make people like me. From Detroit City to the shores of New Jersey, from the bands of Buffalo on a polka spree. It takes people like you to make people like me. The skies may turn gray for a while. You can brighten each day with a smile. And wherever you go, I want you to know it takes people like you to make people like me.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Another tune. Another tune. It Takes People Like You. Hey, how about an instrumental obetic off of that same recording?
everyone. This is Kayla Urbanzik, United States Polka Association Secretary. I wanted to take a moment to remind all of our USPA Polka fans and members that December 31st is the deadline to sign up or renew your USPA membership if you'd like to be eligible to vote in this coming year's election. With voting now being done electronically, it's so important that we have a current email address on file for each individual member, as every single member must have their own unique email address in order to receive that voting information. If you're unsure whether your membership is in good standing, or if you need to update your email address with us, please send us an email at uspamembership@yahoo.com. To become a member, please visit our website, www.uspapolka.com/membership. From all of us in the USPA, we want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and as always, thank you so much for your continued support. We hope to see you all again real soon.
Hello all, I am Sue Howard. You may also know me as Sue Kazura or Sue Darlak. Robin asked me to talk about Tommy Goldyn, and I was actually honored to talk about my friend of 55 years. I just wanted to say happy heavenly birthday, Tommy. Here's to you, Nazaravia. Back in the 1970s, I was still taking accordion lessons at Edwin's Music Store. At that time, David Misovich was also taking lessons there. My accordion teacher put us together to start the band. Thereafter, we looked for a drummer and actually tried out a few. Then David talked about Tommy Goldyn, one of his old friends that lived right around the corner from him. So we interviewed him. We loved his playing and asked him to join us. We became two Jacks and a Jill. Both Tommy and I would sing. This is how he started. We then began to book gigs. I can remember way back then, we each made $3,000 on 1 year. That was a lot of money way back then. Then in late 1971, Sunday Wanderlust joined the band. We became three Jacks and a Jill. Now we had 3 singers. Back then, we were all underage, and my dad would drive us around to the gigs and actually would play bells with us. We really had a lot of fun playing together. Tommy was the best. I cannot say enough about him, playing and his singing. A true gentleman. Funny story, when the band was together back in 1970, Tommy would always call me on my birthday, along with David. One year, they gave me a birthday present wrapped in 20 boxes. It was pretty funny. After the band broke up throughout the years, whenever we were out together, Tommy would always come over and talk. We would talk about the old days, the fun we had, as well as all the people we would see at the various places we played for lawn fetes at Strand Ballroom, and also laughed how my dad played the bells, or the siren, and the oogahorn. We really had some great memories. I'm going to miss Tommy very much. He was a great friend for all these years, as well as a fellow musician. Godspeed, Tommy. By the way, is it true, in heaven there is no beer?
And of course, we have Sue, Kazuda, Myers, Darlak, Howard sitting right.
I'm a mongrel. What are you talking about?
What's that?
I'm a mongrel.
A mongrel. There you go. Well, we've got Susie sitting over here. And Sue, thanks for doing that video for Tom. And also,
I'm honored.
You know, let's chat just a little bit about the band when he first started playing drums. He was your original drummer with two Jacks and a Jill.
Yes, he was. Yep.
And tell us a little bit about what it was like to play with those clowns, with Tommy and David.
Oh, with Tommy
and then Sonny, of course, joined the band.
Well, Tommy and David were always into the Pittsburgh, right, David? Yes. Pittsburgh all the time. And a lot of times they didn't want to practice, but they didn't have a choice, especially my father would get on them. My father was the meanie of the band. They had no choice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's awesome. But that's how they actually became who they were, and just great. We just had so much fun growing up.
Do you remember where that recording was done?
In my house on Cheektowaga on Genesee
right?
Street. Yeah, used to have a lot of parties down there in that bar. Yep, 2565 Genesee.
2565 Genesee.
Yep, that bar is still there.
I was just going to say, I wonder who's living in there now.
You don't want to know. It's changed.
Oh, there's another story, but we're not going to discuss that, where somebody fell down the flight of stairs. Yeah, I remember that very, very well. Hey, Sue, so, gosh, knowing Tommy for, we're talking over 50 years.
55 years.
55 years.
Yeah. I was
That is-
12 or 13 when we started. Yeah.
Oh, totally
I was a
amazing.
little babe back
We've got Dave Masovich. We're going to be bringing him up in just a couple of minutes after a couple of these songs. But here's a song right now by the Ampletones featuring Tommy. Here's one called "She's My Baby Now."
Blonde hair and blue eyes, my baby. She's full of pep and personality. She lives uptown, she's a lady, and she don't love no one but me. 5 feet and so sweet, my baby. Her eyes seem to light up and shine. When I tell my baby there just ain't no maybe, that my baby soon will be mine. Wow, 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 that is what they say when they see my baby sway. That is what they say. Wow, 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 she is sure okay, and she's my baby now. Blonde hair and blue eyes, my baby. She's full of pep and personality. She lives uptown, she's a lady, and she don't love no one but me. 5 feet and so sweet, my baby. Her eyes seem to light up and shine. When I tell my baby there just ain't no maybe, that my baby soon will be mine. Wow, 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 that is what they say when they see my baby sway. That is what they say. Wow, 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 she is sure okay, and she's my baby now.
Hey, some great music here, some great people here as well. As we get a chance now, well, I do. As we get a chance right now, you're taking a look at some really, really cool pictures that we borrowed off of Facebook, and also, of course, we got to thank the lovely Chelsea Goldyn, Tommy's and Sharon's daughter, for sharing a lot of these. Oh, look at this guy! Is he playing putt-putt?
He's trying to. He's trying to.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That's good. He was an avid golfer, though, wasn't he?
He golfed with Dale Videla for the last 4 or 5 years. He passed Lancaster Country Club for 20 years working his job. He finally joined it, right, Sharon? He joined it, and
wow.
Yes.
And that's not cheap, those country clubs.
No,
it's
Sharon
not
had he made Sharon work 3 jobs.
Yeah.
Sharon
see?
had 3 jobs.
That probably is true. No, is that right? See?
Yes.
I'm going to tell you something, though. He marked down, and David knows this, every
Yes.
single job he played, how much he made
Since Sue's, yeah.
since then. And he had a running tally. Of
Yes.
How much he made.
Oh, wow.
450,000, I think it came out to be.
That is amazing. Yeah, well, that sounds like what it would cost to join the country club. So there goes all of that. Did he ever mention to you that there was not only a second but a third mortgage on the house? Surprise! Hey, we're sitting here talking to Mr. Dave Masovich. David, you knew Tommy very, very well.
55 years, Robin.
55 years.
Yes.
Totally amazing. But you guys did a lot more stuff than just play in a band. Let's go back into Tom's history and tell us what you guys actually started off doing.
Well, he taught me and Dennis how to skate. Ice hockey, and he was in the back of a cop car. For the people who don't know, we skipped out of school and the cops caught us, and we were in John F. Kennedy. It's going to be the Christmas of 1974. He did not talk to me for a while. His brother Paul was normal, right? His brother Paul drank, and Tom never touched it.
That's right.
He never
That's
bought
right.
me a drink in 55 years, but he picked me up for 50 years too.
Now, what do you mean he picked
Every
you
job
up?
he picked me up.
Is that
Every
right?
job. He drove me. He drove me to every job.
Forgot how to drive.
Wow.
And I thought he was very underrated in Buffalo. I think he should have got a Vocal of the Year one of these days.
Not only in Buffalo, but throughout the industry.
Yes.
When you guys did that last recording with Special Delivery.
Yes.
Was that Lock, Stock, and Barrel?
Yes,
with
it
the
was.
Hey Watater?
Yes.
We all thought that song was going to get Song of the Year, at least through someone. But unfortunately, nobody grabbed onto that, and we're so sad. But now, going back here, talking to you a little bit about the driving, that he picked you up, he drove you to the jobs. Ever since we lost Tommy, have you ever thought about getting a driver's license?
Well, there's a story behind that, but I'm not going to go there.
Okay.
But
No, you don't have
in
to.
Sloan, he lived a block away from us.
Okay.
And in here on board in Tacoma, he lived 2 blocks away from us.
That's because you moved closer to us once we moved here.
Yes.
We moved
But
here first.
There was a method to David's madness.
and actually, we had drivers that together.
Oh.
In Kennedy, 1974, and I hit the back of a car. That's the year Tim Horton passed away.
74. Oh, is that right?
1974. Oh God, yes.
I'll be
He
doggone.
called me a stupid blah blah blah.
Okay.
But I loved him. He loved me, and I felt closer to him than my own brother Dennis at times. Robin. I really
and
did.
speaking of Denny, we're going to be bringing him up in just a little bit, but I want to say hello to Michael Posheb from WXRL's Rockin' Polkas. Him and his dad, George, they did an amazing tribute, Mike, on your broadcast for Tommy Goldyn, and we thank you so much for stopping by here. Michael just said that Tom is smiling down on us. Michael, you are gosh darn right there. We're going to say hello to John Lindner. He is tuned in. Once again, Marty Olshansky. We've got Chris Curtis tuned in from Ohio. Our Pennsylvania contingent down there, which is Lisa and Greg Skavranek, they're tuned in. Also, Michelle Trowbridge and Mr. Dale Voidilla. It looks like he's here, and Cheryl.
Tommy Dale, how you doing? Mario Shansky, how you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in years. I love you, buddy.
Hey, also Eddie Gavrin. We got a chance to say hello to him over at the Buffalo Polka Booster Christmas party. And yes, people are asking, is Chris Hansky going to come on in a little while? She sure is. Hey, Dennis Gabrishak. Hello to you, Dennis. And he says, happy birthday to my daughter, Jennifer. Yes, that, of course, is Jennifer Atwell. And I, of course, made sure that I was front and center in wishing her a happy birthday as well, Denny. Let's see here. Who else do we have? Erica Belanda McMaster once again. Eric Bukowski. He said, what gang was Dave part of? Ms. Sloan?
The Sloan game, baby. Eric,
Hey.
if you're not from Stallone, you're all alone. That's all I'm going to say.
Hey, we're going to say hello to Catherine Severiniak. And of course, that is Scrubby's sister. Hello to you, Catherine. Welcome to Polkas After Dark once again. Ms. Patricia Mazer. We've got Janice Kaczmarski. Hello to you, Janice. Our buddy out there in Chi-Town, Chicago, Mr. Kevin Altenberg. Thank you so much for popping in here. Andrew Haverlick. Also, Sophie, Irene. We've just got some great, great people here. And we thank you ever so much for coming on here and catching our tribute to Mr. Tom Goldyn. What an amazing drummer, an amazing vocalist, and we just thank you ever so much for hanging out here. And we want to also thank once again Ms. Sharon Goldyn for opening up her door. She opening up her door and feeding all of us homeless people. Very, very nice of you. Thank you so very much. Oh, there you go. There you go. You know what? It's funny. No, I think Jerry and I already booked that for the night. Yeah, the Rapunzel room. We're going to be here.
Wait, David has 5 barbecue burgers in his pocket to take home.
Uh-oh.
It's okay.
That's probably not a good thing. Hey, here's a song called Imagine, Darling. Here's the Ampletones. Hey, also, we want to say hi to Mr. Ed Ryeski. Edwin, thank you so much for popping in here. Looks like Carolyn Michalski is joining us. Also, Ellie Felkowski, hello to you.
Imagine, darling, what life could be if he would let you go. Then you would come to me. I know you need me like I need you. Take down your wall, my darling, come to me. Imagine, sweetheart, how rich we'll be. Love set in gold, just meant for you and me. We'll get a ladder, climb to the stars. We'll have a road to happiness, you and me. Let's walk together in our dreams. We'll watch the sunset and our eyes will meet. The lovers sharing will never end. So come to me, my darling, let's pretend.
Imagine, Darling, off of one of the Ampletones recordings. Gosh, we've got so much stuff here, so many people here. We thank you ever so much. David, we're going to send a song out to your lovely wife, Kathy. She's over there in the corner just hanging out. We're going to get you over in a couple of minutes after Dennis just to say hi to everybody.
I'm going to finish off the show. 1 hour with Dennis.
But you know what? Let's go ahead and bring up another clown here who I have had the pleasure of knowing for 150 years, actually. Yeah, Mr. Dennis Masovich. Denny, welcome. Make sure you get your microphone up there, kind of
right
close.
here.
There you go.
Testing,
You're
all you
you're
Sloanites out
perfect.
there.
You are perfect there. And we want to make sure that you get a chance to give a shout out to everybody and tell us a little bit about what it was like to know Tom.
Well, Tom and Dave and his brother
Bring your mic
Paul,
right up.
when we're like 17, 18, 19 years old, we weren't quite into music yet. We knew about the Polish music and everything, but we were more like doing hockey, baseball, football every day, 3 times a day. And Tom was kind of the organizer for all that, rather it be taking shots at Davy as a goaltender. A lot of times during the summer, it'd be 85 degrees outside. We rented out Holiday Twin Rinks all summer, 12 o'clock at
Oh
night.
no! Wait a minute. Where was that at? And hold your
Broadway
mic up. Hold your mic up. close
Broadway.
like that.
Oh, here we go. Broadway in Cheektowaga or Cheekta, Vegas.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So we kind of he got me going in hockey.
Okay.
I got Tommy going to play drums. I wasn't a teacher. Just learn how to play whatever. You know, we had a big bedroom upstairs on Atlantic Street. And yep, yeah.
Nice.
And then David come around, Tom, we play on some old LPs, Eddie B, Dynatones. Once in a while, Donnie Krupski would come over. He lived across the street, and he was a Sloan fireman. So we all got together doing that stuff, you know, and then just doing that all summer, wintertime, hockey, football, baseball. Tom would pick us up to church, visitation church.
Is that right?
Yep, Ludington. So they had like a 6:30 mass because St. Andrews didn't have a Saturday night mass yet. So we wanted to rush there and get out of there to go watch Hockey Night in Canada, stuff like that we do, you know.
beautiful.
We just did a lot of good stuff back then, you know.
Yeah. What a great guy. You've got some great memories of him, as we all do, and
the good old days.
The good old days.
You know,
Yeah. That's
baseball,
exactly.
football, and then I got into golf maybe one day, and like he taught me how to. I call it shoot a golf ball. He said, no, Daddy, you goofball, it's hitting a golf ball. So he showed me how to hit a golf ball. I think I hit it too hard the first time, and we took out a window, and that's it. That's it. We went on our banana bikes, and we went back home. I don't think we went to that Sloan Park for like a month, you know. So
There was
stuff
an
like that, you know. it
APB on
he was
Tommy
a funny
Goldyn
guy.
and his gang.
We had good old days, pond hockey, everything. So then I still play hockey. He had when he turned 20, 21, he had a job, different shifts, so then he couldn't do the hockey stuff. But I kept on going. He kept on doing the drums, and I done the drums and everything, and that's it. You know, the good old days.
That is great. Hey, we're going to say hello, good evening to Lori Kempinski. And I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this last name. Is it Alisa? Alleca? And she says, Aleka. Well, thank you so much there, Sharon. She says, happy birthday, Uncle Tom, Lori, John, Gia, and Addie. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right, gotcha.
Yep.
Well, again, thanks for stopping in here to Polkas After Dark. We've got Donna and Bruce Novak. Hello to you. Teddy and Cindy Darlak, and I believe Cindy is celebrating a birthday today. So, again, welcome everybody here to Polkas After Dark. We had a little bit of a rough start trying to get some things working on our Facebook channel, but it does look like everything is working very, very well on YouTube. Once again, hello to Janet Dilly down there in Erie, Pennsylvania. She is here. We're going to also say hello once again to Ivan Mayers. Ivan was a big fan of Tommy Goldyn. Used to love every place that Tommy played and hung out. Let's see here. We also have Jeff. Oh, this is Jerry's favorite guy here, Jeff Aloon, over here on YouTube. So thanks for tuning us in here, Jeff. Also, Bonnie Skiba, Bonnie and Jay. Thank you, kids, for hanging out. And you, of course, also. Hey, Jay, did you like the shirt that Sharon had on?
Donnie should recognize it. She made them.
Oh, she did.
She sewed these, for Better Off Boys way back when.
Is that right? You know, stand up. I got to stand up right. Nope, stand up right over there. And I've got to make sure that I get you into the. Let's see here. Yep, that's good. Okay, now do your very best Vanna White imitation.
Vanna White.
See, look, there you go. You got to move the arms a little bit, and yeah, there you go, just like that. And you know what? We've got Chris Tansky over there in the shot. Chris, why don't you come on over here? Because we want to get a chance to say hello to you. Tommy meant a lot, not only to you personally, but also with the Polka Boosters, because Tommy sat on the board So why don't you tell us a little bit about the experience? You know, you had said before, even at the Christmas party, you said Tommy was just a class act and knew exactly what to do and when to do it. Tell us a little bit about Tommy.
It was tough to get Tommy to be a board member because he was a board member for Polka Variety for a while, but he stepped back. So after a few months, I said to him, we got an open spot. Would you like to be a board member for the club? He says, well, I don't really know because I don't want anybody to be upset with me because I left Polka Variety. I said, okay, that's up to you. But you think about it and you let me know if you want to do it. So a couple months later, he said, yep, I'll do it. And I appointed him. Then it was election time.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And then, you know, we have our board meetings, and I also ask, is anybody going to run or stay on or get off, which I would like to. But they go, no, we guess you got to keep it that way. I said, okay, we'll ask, whatever. And then we had an opening for the vice president. I don't remember why. Oh, Barbara Monroe stepped back. She wanted to step back. So then I went over to Tom once again. I said, Tom, you're a board member. Would you like to take over Barb's seat? And Barb had a lot of things going on with her family. She was babysitting a lot for her daughter and helping with the grandkids. And there was a lot of times she didn't really have the time to do certain things for the club. But she always found time, okay? So then I said, well, Barb's going to step down. Do you think you want to take it? I go, like I asked you before, you let me know. I'm not going to pressure you because I know what the job is about. He said, okay, I'll let you know. I said, you got to let me know before October because that's when they do nominations. So he said, yeah, okay. So then he was nominated by Barbara Mose. And I didn't know his answer, yes or no, at that meeting. But then he turned and he said, okay, I'll try it. I was mentoring this man. He loved what he was doing, and you know that, Sharon. He loved what he was doing. We went together at Clocks to Clocks when we changed from Fontana's to Clocks, and he was there, and he knew Kevin. I believe, didn't he work with him for a while? He helped him out for a while, but everything that we did, he said, okay. I go, Tom, what do you think? He said, okay, and he was the waterman for the club. I said, you have to buy the water, because I always bought it when it was for the picnic. He goes, oh, I'll take care of it. Okay, he really took care of it. He took care of it. He made arrangements with Kevin to drop the water off at blah, 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 blah. And it was, I truly, truly miss him. He was the best person to be a officer for the Buffalo Polka Boosters. No doubt in my mind. And Tommy, whatever, you did what you had to do. You were great at your job, and we surely miss you. Cannot replace him yet because I feel like I'm taking his job away. But we will go forward with Tom always on our mind. And, you know, at the Christmas party, I said, this is for Tom. This is his first time not being here. But we truly loved him. He was great. He was the best gentleman and helped out. And he always kept notes. He kept notes. And when we changed over and we had new officers or board members, I didn't have to tell him. He made the list of the addresses, the phone numbers, the email things. It was great. And there was a mistake on mine. And I said, I found a mistake. He goes, oh, okay, throw your papers out. And he brought new ones in. I just said, change the letter. Don't worry about it. Nope. Throw the papers away. And he brought them all back. He was great. He would have been a great president. Trust me, he would have. But, well, it wasn't to be.
Tommy was the type of person that would help anybody.
Yes, he would. He would help anyone. Then he goes, you don't have to lift anything. Just what time are you leaving? I'll be there to unload your car. And if I got there earlier, he goes, what are you doing? I'm supposed to be doing this. I said, okay, I'll let you do it. And from that day on, I picked him up so that he would unload the car. But yes, he was a great guy. We're gonna miss him and his music and his songs. I know we'll never hear those songs again, but I play that CD with the waltzes and any song that he sang.
The waltzes, yeah,
By
we
the
were
Waltons.
talking. Yeah, we were talking about that, and I used to always bust his chops whenever he sang that. I said, Tommy, when he sang with Special Delivery, bring back the waltzes. And I said, it sounds like you should be saying bring back the Waltons. John Boy and Mary Ellen too. And it was just, he was just a great guy, always ready to bust somebody's cans.
Right.
And
all the stories we heard today earlier were
yes.
phenomenal.
Yes.
We laughed so hard. But he was a great guy. You had a nice, great man. I did.
Yes. She sure as heck did, and again, it was just a lot of fun hearing a lot of the stories today,
Yes,
Sharon.
very.
Of everybody, and it's kind of funny. It's 8:14 p.m. We're going to be here till about 9 or a little after, but the fun here at this house is not going to end at 9 p.m. because
We have a pajama party later.
Oh.
And a sleepover. There's a
Oh.
lot of floor space in this house.
I was just going to say because we got the Rapunzel room, so
Oh, yeah.
nobody can take
You
that
and
from
Mickey
us. Sorry.
and Minnie.
Oh, geez. Chris, again, we're going to do a couple more songs in there. Then we're going to bring that waltz up because what a great waltz he did. Always had a great voice. That's the thing I think that we're going to miss the most. I told Sharon this, and I told everybody, I said, you can have anybody in a band that can play trumpet or drums or accordion or concertina or bass. But man, the thing that we are going to miss most, of course, is his vocals.
Yes.
And who else sang amazing was Mr. Jim Nowaczewski. And we're going to be celebrating Jimmy next week, Saturday, right here on Polkas After Dark. We hope that you do. Yeah, we hope that you do get a chance and hang out with us again. Oh, okay, good. Only maybe we can have like champagne and those little chocolate-covered cherries or something on the pillow.
They're in the other room.
Oh, they are? Okay, good. Hey, let's go ahead and bring them another song here featuring the man on drums. Here's the Ample Tones, one called Strolling Through the Rye.
Zielono żydeczko, woda cielże. Przed zielono żydeczko, woda cielże. Stoi tam dziewczyna, stoi tam jedyna wisi, go sobie płacze. Stoi tam dziewczyna, stoi tam jedyna wisi, go sobie płacze. Co żeś ty mi wojenku narobiła? Co żeś ty mi wojenku narobiła? Miałam Jasieńka, a dziś ty go zabrała. Miałam Jasieńka, a żydeczko mi zielone. Ej, żydeczko mi zielone. Żebyś ty wiedziała, a serce me zrabione. Żebyś ty wiedziała, a serce bezrabione. Co żeś ty mi wojenku narobiła? Co żeś ty mi wojenku narobiła? Miała mi Jasieńka, a dziś mi go zabrała. Miała mi Jasieńka, a dziś mi go zabrała. Hej! Będzie miała psa.
Hey, another Amble Tones greatest hits, and that's one called Strolling Through the Rye. Hey, folks, you're tuned to Polkas After Dark. We do appreciate it. This is one of our favorite times of year, Christmas, but, you know, definitely not a favorite time when we have so many folks that we have lost in these past several months. Hey, we want to say good evening to Mr. Jimmy Kazmierczak. Jimmy is tuned in. I think he's probably down in Florida way. Let's see here. Cindy Darlek says, love the song, Bring Back the Waltzes. Well, we're going to be doing that very, very soon. But before we do that, we have a gal that I have known probably, again, for 100 years. Has to be. And Barb, make sure that you hold your mic just, close up like that. We're going to be speaking right now with Ms. Barb Godleski. And Barb, tell us a little bit about what it was like to have Tommy as a brother-in-law.
Oh, well, Tommy was really a character. He was very sarcastic at times.
No, Tommy was?
Oh, just a tad.
Are you serious?
And
I never knew that part of him.
A funny story goes with my mother. If you didn't talk to my mother for a couple days, when you would call her, she would always say, "Who is this? I don't recognize the voice." So Tommy heard this. So his thing was when you would call the house, Tommy would always answer the phone and say, "Tom here," so that you knew. And I would always say, "Barbara's on this end." So we always knew who we were talking to. That was our little private joke. But to let you know what a wonderful brother-in-law Tom was, my daughter went to Disney with them. He took them and showed them all the sights and the rides, and he went on with my daughter Lori. They went with Chelsea, and it was a very special time for her, and she still talks about that a lot. As a matter of fact, my daughter had talked to Tommy recently about possibly going to Disney with them and taking the girls. Well, the minute Tommy heard that, he started making plans right away. What rides to go on, how much it costs, where to stay. And my daughter was so touched that Tommy was so excited to do this. They were thinking of doing it possibly next year, but unfortunately, it didn't happen.
It's still going to happen.
They still want to go. Sharon will still go with the girls and my daughter and son-in-law and the grandkids. So I just wanted to say, Tom, we all love you. We all miss you. Those songs, hearing them, we know how much you love to play all your polkas, and you sang them with everything you had in your heart. We love you, and we miss you.
That is very, very true. Lori just typed in, "Hi, Grandma." Look at that. Hey, we're going to say hello to, let's see here, Mr. Dave Zhenka. He's out there in Michigan. We want to say hello to you. And also, guess who's on here? Val Dinguste, Val Bukowski. He says, "Hey, guys, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone." Also, Sue Beck is here. Hello to you, Sue, and welcome to Polkas After Dark. Marcia Figleski is tuned in with us today, so hello to you, Marcia. I think my battery is dying, Jerry, in this, so I'm gonna need to get a boost here. Hey, Teddy Darlak and Cindy are watching, and we did make mention of this song just a couple of minutes ago. And we're going to go ahead and play it right now. Here is Tommy Goldyn on just a fantastic song, and it's one called Bring Back the Waltons. Or at least that's what I used to refer to it as. And we've got something kind of fun, too, to have everybody take a peek at right now. But here's Tommy Goldyn, a little bit of Bring Back the Waltzes.
I wish someone would bring back the waltzes, like the blue skirt and whose girl are you? I wish someone would bring back the waltzes and the dance steps that we used to do. Now you're either too fast or too slow for me, though I like all the words that you say. I grew up dancing the waltzes, and you don't play the waltzes today. I wish someone would bring back the waltzes, like the blue skirt and whose girl are you? I wish someone would bring back the waltzes and the dance steps that we used to do. I wish someone would bring back the waltzes, like the blue skirt and whose girl are you? I wish someone would bring back the waltzes and the dance steps that we used to do. Most of the young people think that I'm square, 'cause the waltz music sure turns me on. Now it's not that I want all the music to change. I'm sad that the waltzes are gone. I wish someone would bring back the waltzes, like the blue skirt.
You know, Tommy, this one is for you, buddy.
I wish someone would bring back the waltzes and the dance steps that we used to do.
lot of fun with that song, and you can tell that he had a lot of fun recording that too, especially with his fantastic vocals. You know, Sharon, you just mentioned something that kind of touched a heart there with the suitcases. Tell us about the suitcases. You know, I know that Chelsea is not able to watch this evening, but she's going to be able to watch this maybe tomorrow or during the week or sometime, and I'm sure she would love hearing a little bit of that story.
Well, Tom was an awesome dad. Oh, sorry. Tom was an awesome dad, and he always took care of Chelsea. So each year we go to visit Chelsea, and we'd always go to Disney, and we had to take 3 suitcases, one for him, one for me, and one for Chelsea. Of course, I had to make the noodles. I had to make the pierogies cheese only because that's the one she liked. And then he would go to Walmart and he would buy her, toothbrush, toothpaste, gum, whatever was on his little list of items that he had to take her. Not that she couldn't buy them herself, but Dad liked to take them. So one whole suitcase was always for Chelsea. And he would always say, Chelsea, give me your list. Check. He had a list he made up, and she had to check off and tell him what she needed. And he'd say, tell me, you didn't tell me, tell me. And he would do that for her all the time. Unfortunately, I can't take 3 suitcases now, but someone wants to come along with me and take an extra suitcase.
Yeah, there you go. You can always mail it. FedEx.
Yeah,
FedEx.
not with the
Just
price.
send it ahead of you. That's all.
No, I did
That's
that
all
for
you
Christmas.
gotta do.
I did that last time I went for 17 days. I had so much stuff, and I did find because Chelsea's boyfriend Ian wanted Tom's golf clubs. He wants to learn how to play golf.
Aw.
So I took, and of course Dale says you can stuff a lot of stuff in there. So I did stuff a lot of stuff in there. Yeah, well, but you have to bring it back home. So it's kind of left a lot of stuff by Chelsea.
Oh, jeez.
It's a good reason
Yeah,
to go back.
there you
absolutely.
go.
But Tom was such an avid Disney vacation planner that as we were finishing one vacation, he already had his next one already set up, how many days we're going, when we're going, what we're going to do. His itinerary was planned. He knew what rides, where we're going to eat. The favorite story is, what are you going to have when we go there? I don't know. I'll decide when I get there. We got to know now. So he'd have me looking at the menus to see what I was going to eat. Then you change your mind, but I thought you wanted spaghetti parm. Well, I don't. I want Alfredo, this time. And he couldn't figure out why you were changing your mind, but he's missed. I can't say it enough. Life is rough without him.
Yeah, here. And, again, we thank you so much for not only opening up your door, but opening up your heart and having all of these folks here this evening to remember Tommy in a very, very special way. Not only, playing the songs that he loved to play and sing, but just the memories that have been tossed around so far.
There's been a lot of stories.
And,
a lot.
Some of them we can't even tell people about, especially
Don't ask.
especially Dave Masovich over there with that grin on his face. Oh, what do you mean we can't tell certain stories?
I have to say that David would call Tom what's your record, 10 times in a day?
Oh, really?
Oh, so Dave would call it 4:30 every day. What's for dinner? Tom would go, why? Because I want to know. So he'd say roast beef. Oh, you're having that. So finally Tom said, I had enough. So that every time David would call and say, what are you having for dinner? Pancakes. He says, you're not having pancakes for dinner. That's for breakfast. I know you. He goes, you have breakfast and dinner at dinner. I'm not hanging up. And he wouldn't hang up until he told him. But David would call sometimes 3 for Tom again. Now what does he want? And he'd be over there picking up the phone, and then he's laughing at me, shaking his head, going, yeah, what do you want? What's going on?
Oh, that's great.
I call David sometimes now.
Well, that's good. That's real good.
I did. Last week I was having a really, really rough day, and I picked up the phone and I called him on the way home from where I was, and I said, hey, he goes, what's up? I go, what are you having for dinner? And you know what he said? Kathy, no. He said Kathy was late and he had to put the stuff back in the fridge, so he wasn't eating anything at the moment for dinner.
I'm going to miss that call.
Well, you can call me and do that.
There you go. You can call heaven, but I hear it's long distance no matter whether you're using Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, Virgin Mobile, whatever it is. Boy, I'll tell you. Hey,
Dave got a question.
I do. Who is that?
Dave Zhenka has a question. He wants to, Robin, what year did you play with the Bedrock Boys at the Depew Falcons on Dingus Day
wow.
with Tommy, Mark, and the guys? 2013 or 15?
I think that was probably 2013. I played accordion with 2012. Really? Oh man.
David's got a
How
good
does
memory.
How does he know that?
He just knows because he learned from Tom. Tom never forgot anything.
Wow.
And Tom didn't use pen and paper because it was all up here.
Oh,
Just-
that's
just in case
scary.
you wanted to know
I
that.
remember playing accordion. Casey was playing concertina. Eh, Is that right? Yeah. I'll be doggone.
Because I stole the Falcons poster from the thing that stayed there. It's in my garage.
Oh, jeez.
They're coming for it.
Unbelievable. Hey, you know, I want you to read something here. Barbara Pinkowski just said something, and she said this is a fabulous tribute. Go ahead and mention a little
Barb
bit of that, if you
Pinkowski
wouldn't
mentioned
mind.
this is a fabulous tribute to the late and great Tom Goldyn. Love and sincerest wishes to all for a wonderful Christmas and healthy and joyful New Year. Barb Pinkowski.
Yeah, just a great gal.
This is very emotional. It's awesome having you guys celebrate this with me.
Aw.
It's not, as I said,
Well,
it's not
thanks
a
for
party.
inviting
It's a
us.
celebration of Tom's life.
It is.
I couldn't have like a whole ton of people because I couldn't handle that. So I just choose the closest friends. And
Well, we have a
that's
surprise
what
for
we
you.
have to
There are
do.
a lot of people waiting in the garage to come in because they're
Yeah, we didn't
they're
open the door
freezing-
yet.
They're freezing their buns off. But you know, you'll enjoy it, and they'll have a lot more stories to tell.
fine.
And everything.
There's drinks
Hopefully,
in the garage. There's some sandwiches, some sandwiches out there too.
Oh boy. Hey, you know, I also want to make mention of something. Jerry and I had met Ian for the very first time. Chelsea's mate. And we do want to say, on behalf of Jerry and I and all the folks on Polkas After Dark, Ian, we are so saddened to hear about the passing of your stepmom. Bless her. And we hope that, you know, you find peace around the holidays. And I also want to say what a class act that kid is. And I can call him a kid, you know, because
you can call
he
him
is.
A kid.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
What
he was
a
here.
class act.
He came up here with Chelsea, and you know Tom was okay at the time. And then as Tom got sick after that week, and he went with Chelsea to the hospital, stayed with her. He actually got introduced to Wegmans and loved Wegmans. Every day they'd stop at Wegmans. Then they found Tops and would stop and get their food. And my fridge looked like a takeout container. But he would do anything. Whatever you need, just let me know. And he's a Steelers fan.
Oh, is that right?
Pittsburgh Steelers. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yep. In fact, he came when they came. They went October 5th to the New England Patriots game. They did go with their cousins. They
Aw.
went there. And then when Tom passed, the guy from the funeral home called and said they have tickets for the Sabres game, and he got to see a Sabres game here too.
Oh, man.
So, and you know what? As he said, you can't put a price on family. He was going to go home, come back before everything happened, before we got the really bad news. He was going to go home. He had something he had to go to and come back. And he says, you can't put a price on what it costs for family. He goes, and that's really right. You know, but he is awesome, and Chelsea and Ian together are great. He's got a wonderful family. I met his family when I was there, his dad, his stepmom. I was able to meet her, which was great. So, yeah, we had a nice time. Nice Thanksgiving with them.
And again, what a great man he is, and hope that we get a chance to see him again soon. And Chelsea, you know, maybe Jerry and I will have to plan a
Go to
trip.
Florida.
Plan
I
a trip
got
to Florida.
the DVC. Can stay with us.
Oh, see, there you go. Perfect, Jerry.
We'll plan it.
That'll work.
Road trip.
That'll work.
Get ready.
Woo.
We'll take Chris with us, too.
There you go. Oh, geez. All right. Yeah. Hey, also, Lisa and Greg Skowronek say Merry Christmas to all. Let's go Steelers. Of course, her
What's okay?
her
We'll do
nephew,
the Steelers. Yeah, it's okay.
her nephew, Ben. Jerry and I got a chance to watch a little bit of a Steelers game. We actually saw Ben Skowronek playing on the field, and it was very, very nice.
I'm going to have to watch for that.
And Ben's really cool. And again, he's Polish. You know, he's on the Steelers and he's Polish, so what more can you ask for? Hey, folks, you're tuned to Polkas After Dark. We're going to be here for a little past 9 p.m. It is now 8:37 Eastern Time, and we are having just a blast remembering Tommy Goldyn with all the different stories and the jokes and the just everything. Just amazing. The memories, as Jerry says. Hey, we're going to bring back another memory here. Here is one called Seems Like Yesterday. Here again, is Special Delivery.
It seems like yesterday I asked you for a dance around the floor again once more. I had to take a chance to hold your hand, to be with you, to earn a second glance. It seems like yesterday we shared our first night kiss. I knew I found the love profound. I really must confess, I should have said 1,000 times you are my happiness. It seems like yesterday when we walked down the aisle. The laughs and frowns, the ups and downs, you make it all worthwhile. Through thick and thin and back again, you always make me smile. Please listen to me, dear. I've one more thing to say. I can't forget the day we met. It seems like yesterday. A happy life with you, my wife. I love you more each day.
Hey, well, wonders never cease. We have the world-famous Ray J. Ray Yaroshinsky is watching this evening, our tribute to Tom Goldyn. And Ray, we congratulate you once again on your amazing, amazing time with the band, Ray J and the Carousels. You left us with a lot of memories as well. And just an amazing guy. And we're going to try to get you on at some point. And that is going to be taking place maybe in the month of February, possibly March. But we're going to definitely make sure that we get a chance to talk to you there, sir. And I am now going to bring on a guy here that I have known for quite a while. Again here, you know, I don't understand this, why everybody I have known for so long is here this evening. It's just amazing. Hey, but John Godleski, John, I want to say hello to you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Again, sorry for your loss of your brother-in-law, but what a great guy he was. And I also want to get a chance to talk to you briefly because when you and I met back in the 70s, 80s,
yes.
You know, you had a radio show, and I had asked you earlier, I said, John, do you kind of miss that? And you said, yeah, I do. Do you think you'd ever get back into broadcasting again?
I don't think so. It was great at that time, but now I wouldn't do it again.
You and I met over at a place in Utica, New York.
Yeah,
and that was
Club
called
Monarch.
Club Monarch. And then there was also, I want to say the Mayfair, but that's...
Well, Mayfair Park was just outside of Utica, New York.
Okay. All right. Club Monarch. What was the place that you'd have to drive over the bridge to unload the equipment?
That was Mayfair Park.
That was Mayfair. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I remember playing with Andy Fennis and the Trolltones and also the Sounds out in that area. And we want to say hello and happy holidays to Dave and Gina Siktish, who are also tuning in every once in a while here. They're not on today, but I'm sure they'll be able to say, hey, why don't you tell us a story real quick about Tommy? I'm sure you have many, but why don't you just give us a quick story, John?
I have one story that I can remember. When Tommy came over, him and Sharon, we had a dog named Buddy. And Tommy came over, and he sat down on the couch or a chair, and Buddy would always come over and wanted to be petted. Tommy pet him once, and he says, "Get out of here."
Is that right?
And the dog went into his area, and he was satisfied, and Tommy was satisfied. So that was the story, and I'm sticking to it.
Oh, jeez. Well, John, it'd be nice for you to maybe think of something about maybe that you can jump back on. The internet is very popular now with polka music. You could probably get hooked up. I'm sure you have a computer at home, and
Yes.
we could probably hook you up with something and get you to come on Facebook or YouTube, because it's real simple. And Barb, of course, has a Facebook page, so I'm sure she'd let you ride off of that. But
I'm sure she would.
Yeah, but you need to do that again. You need to revisit that, because I enjoyed listening to you when we would go out in the area, and just driving through. But now with the internet, you don't have to be in an area anymore where there's a feed for an AM or FM station. What was the station that you were on?
I was on station WBRV 900 on the dial.
So that was AM? It was an AM
It was
station?
AM station.
And do you remember what time you were on, what time frame?
I was on between 11 and 1.
See, that'd make a perfect time for you to jump back in again. You definitely have a lot of songs, and Jerry and I, between the two of us, would be able to drop off a few songs to you as well. Everything now is computerized. It's nice. You don't have to put the needle on the record, which that's what you had
That's
to
what
do
we
back
did.
in the day.
Oh, yeah.
And you hear. Oh, do you really? You still have a lot of albums?
I still have 300 albums.
Wow.
You want some?
No, there's no way. Yeah. Yeah, we can't do that. As a matter of fact, that would probably be nice to, listen to when we're driving somewhere. But the problem is, as you hit a bump, the record skips, and then you got to pull the needle back again.
You're right.
So that's penny on the top of the needle. Oh yeah. Oh,
That's what we
geez.
used to do.
Hey, well, do you see that song up there right here? And who that
The
song is
Bedrock
by?
Boys,
Yeah.
Lovesick Polka.
There you go.
Szalała, szalała rybeczka za wodą, ale ja nie będę dziewczyną za tobą. Widzisz tam dziewczyno, ty kamienia wodą, jak kamice płynie, wodą dzwonie wodą. Szalała, szalała rybeczka za wodą, ale ja nie będę dziewczyną za tobą. Wyrwałem u ciebie, ale to niewiele i zaraz myślała, zrobi mnie wesele. Szalała, szalała rybeczka za wodą, ale ja nie będę dziewczyną za tobą. Nie będę hej ciebie ślubował. Skocz do łano pano, wszystkiego tańcował.
All right, there you go. Well, Jerry's sitting back in the hot seat. It's been a little while. What have you been up to? Did you? Were
I
you
had a
like-
brownie, and then I had a drink, and then I had another brownie, and then I had some soda, and then and then I had another brownie.
Oh, good. Good. Well, that's nice. Yeah. Well,
Not
we
really.
we
Not
know
really.
that-
But it sounded good, didn't it?
Yeah.
I was sitting here hanging
Actually,
out
the
with her.
brownie sounded. Uh-oh. Hey,
I
bring
can't.
that thing over here. Bring that thing over
He
here on
needs
this
some
side.
sweets.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, funny.
Hey, here's the song off of that, Two Jacks and a Jill. And, what is this here? Hold on. There's
Ooh, that's not the
Picels.
brownie
What
tray.
is this? What? Oh, peanut butter balls.
Peanut butter ball.
Ah, that's almost like that salad that we had in there earlier. That's an inside joke, folks. We're not going to be able to enlighten you with that, but as long as Chris and Sue got
Well,
it,
since
Sharon
I'm
and
back on
David,
here,
that's-
I'm going to say hi to Pat Buchek and Beverly Nibel
gonna nibble.
and Jeff Aloon and Barbara Rose. She's still hanging out with us. JJ48 Chris, thank you for hanging out. Bonnie Skiba, Janet Dilly, it's good to see you again.
All the time.
Ivan Mayers. Did I say Jeff Aloon?
Yeah, I think you did.
I did say Jeff Aloon, James Rohall, and Marlene and Tim Rohall are with us as well. Let's see, Steve Gramala, all the people in Chicago that tune in that we know of that don't
Yes.
sign in. We're going to say hey to Chelsea and Ian. I know you guys will be watching this later.
Yep, they will.
We love all you guys, and we are glad that you took the time to spend with us as we celebrate Tommy Goldyn.
Hi everyone, this is Kayla Urbanzik, United States Polka Association Secretary. I wanted to take a moment to remind all of our USPA Polka fans and members that December 31st is the deadline to sign up or renew your USPA membership if you'd like to be eligible to vote in this coming year's election. With voting now being done electronically, it's so important that we have a current email address on file for each individual member, as every single member must have their own unique email address in order to receive that voting information. If you're unsure whether your membership is in good standing, or if you need to update your email address with us, please send us an email at uspamembership@yahoo.com. To become a member, please visit our website, www.uspapolka.com/membership. From all of us in the USPA, we want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and as always, thank you so much for your continued support. We hope to see you all again real soon.
This evening, we are also asking for some prayers for our dear friend Annie Bozzarelli.
Yeah.
She is in need of a miracle, and we hope that you keep her and her family in your prayers as you are venturing into the holiday season. Having an ill member of your family at this time is very hard. And as we send our prayers up and are grateful for all of the blessings that we have, we do have to remember those that are not as fortunate this year, who are missing loved ones, who are struggling with illness, who are just not able to be a part of the holiday season. So please keep Anne and others in your prayers as they are going through their struggles.
And Annie, of course, longtime friend. I've known her because I played with her husband. Everybody remembers Andy Bozzarelli, Vinnie Bozzarelli's brother, by the way. And Andy Bozzarelli with the Sounds Band, Sounds Orchestra, Jimmy Weber. And we, we hate to see this stuff happen, like Jerry says, especially around the holidays. But we are also fortunate to have a lot of prayer warriors out there on our side and be able to. Boy, are
They're
they having a
getting
party in
rowdy
there?
out there.
I
We're trying to be serious about praying, and they're out there like whooping and hollering.
Geez, a whiz. Well, again, Amanda, AJ, we are praying for Mom every single day, and we just we're hoping for a miracle. Hope something does come out of this that is positive. Polkas After Dark is what you're tuned to, kids. Let's see here. We have, Mike Laws is here. Hello to you, Michael. Carolyn Michalski said, "What a great tribute to Tommy that you both are doing. Gone way too soon." And you know, you are absolutely right, Carol. And Jerry, would you like to mention what the lovely Barbara Rose mentioned about Tom?
She said, Tom was a wonderful man, and I enjoyed being with him on the board of Polka Boosters. I knew he was the right person to be VP when I nominated him. He is definitely missed by many. I agree 100%, Barb.
Yeah. And you know, let's get some more polka music up here. You know, it's the sound of the season, and here is a tune by Nick T-Berry. You're going to remember this song. Here's one called It's Christmas Time.
I love Christmas time. I love Christmas time. I love Christmas time. I love Christmas time. I love Christmas time. Christmas time is here. Family and friends together
białą gołą siedział. Dajże buzi Franiu, niech nie będzie wiedział. Dajże buzi Franiu, niech nie będzie wiedział. Stodole na dole, na samym klepis. Chciał mnie pocałować i dostał po pysk. Chciał mnie pocałować i dostał po pysk. Minęły te czasy, minęła ta chwila, że każda panienka jedynego lubiła, że każda panienka jedynego lubiła. Oj, żenił się stary, młody ciał uciekł, a ona do niego jak to stary szczep, a ona do niego jak to stary szczep.
Hey, well, folks, this is going to bring to an end another Polkas After Dark. We do things. I know. Yeah, you guys started a while ago. Trust me. Hey, again, Sharon, thank you so very much for allowing us into your home this evening. Feeding us, everybody that contributed something to the meals. Thank you so very much. And,
Thank
we just...
for you guys doing this. And I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you to all of you. It's the love and it's the love and support from all you guys that will get me through this, because it really is rough.
Oh, I'll bet.
Missing Tom every second.
Oh, here. And, as Jerry and I always say around this time when we're closing out the broadcast, first of all, we want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. We will be here next week, Saturday, as we pay tribute to another guy taken way too soon. And that, of course, is Mr. Jim Nowaczewski. We're going to be on here. New guy. There you go. We're going to be here on the 27th. And then on the 28th, we're going to be talking live with a gal who is 82 years young. And that, of course, is Irene Jaris. And she is the accordion player, was the accordion player for the Soundabouts. She, too, had lost her husband a few years ago, Bob. Great people. She played drums. She played accordion. Her husband played accordion. But again, we do want to thank ever so much everyone that is here. And as Jerry and I always say, we thank you guys for tuning us in. And if you've been listening in your car,
Thanks for the ride.
My mother said to make Santa happy, leave milk and cookies by the fireplace. But Dad said if you want to please old Santa, then here's how to put a smile upon his face. My dad said if you want to make old Santa happy and fill him full of good old Christmas cheer, he really wouldn't care for milk and cookies. Instead, he'd rather have a bag of
Mrs. Claus, come on over here and tell Santa what you want for Christmas.